Hi class. Yes, it's me again. Teacher John Ryan, your Science 1 teacher. So today we will learn about the root, stem, and leaves parts of different plants. Can you repeat? The root, stem, and leaves parts of different plants. Very good. Now, before we start off our topic, I want you to read the vocabulary. Okay, vocabulary. Repeat, vocabulary. Very good. So now, here we go. Number one, structure. Structure. Number two, reproductive. Reproductive. Number three, vegetative. Vegetative. Number four, petiole. Petiole. Number five, stigma. Stigma. And number six, petals. Petals. Number seven, fertilization. Fertilization. All right. What are the three structures of a plant? Look at the picture now. So, the three main parts are the root, the stem, and the leaves. Each part has a set of jobs to do to keep the plant healthy. So it's very important because each part has a set of jobs to do to keep the plant healthy. And they all transport water, minerals, and sugars produced through photosynthesis through the plant body in a similar manner. So that's it. Don't forget because the very important is the root, stem, and the leaves because each part has a set of jobs to do to keep the plant healthy. Okay? Now the root. Here we are. What are the five functions of roots? And look at this root. Okay. Anchoring of the plant to the soil. So that is the first function of the roots. And then the second one, absorption of water and nutrients from the soil. Okay. And the third one, conduction of absorbed water and nutrients to stem. And then the fourth one, storage of food. And the last one is vegetative reproduction and competition with other plants. So that is the function, the five function of the roots. Okay, don't forget that. Example of different roots. Okay, so look at this two kind of plant. So the number one is a top root. Number two is a fibrous root. So what is the difference? The first one is a few sprout of the root, and then the other one is more sprout. Yes. And what about this one? Okay, so different plants, different roots. So we have onions and other plants like carrots. So it's a top root system. And then the other one is a fibrous root system. So that is the difference. The top root system is a few sprouts like connected to the stem, and the roots is connected to the stem, and the other one, the fibrous root system, it's look like the sprout is okay, more sprout. Yes. And another example of the root. Okay, the first example is a carrots. Yes, we know that. So it's a top root, swollen. And then the second one is the blazing star top root. It's a primary. And then the middle one is a sunflower top root equal. And the last one is the oat, the fibrous root. Okay, look at the difference. So the first, second, third is a top root. Okay, a few like sprout of the root. And then the fibrous root, more sprout, as you can see. Very good. Types of root. Okay, look at this picture. Monocot root, that is adventitious fibrous root. Okay, then forget the fibrous root. As you can see, it's look like a more sprout of it. And then the second one is the dicot root. From the stem and to the root, the top root, and then the secondary roots and the tertiary roots. Okay, this is the top root example, and then the first one is the fibrous root. Okay, don't forget that. And another example of roots in a different kind of plant. Okay, we have onions, it has a root, and then the potato, a carrots, and the other vegetables and plants. They have different roots, as you can see on the picture. Very good. Stems. So we're moving to the stems. Stems stores food, water, and nutrients. Cells of a stem, merostems, produce new living tissues. Underground stem, aerial stem, and subaerial stem are three different types of stem. So, for example, this is the stem of a bamboo. Do you know what is bamboo? Very good. A stem has many important functions it performs other than letting you climb a tree. So that is a very important part of the plant because it holds the entire body of the plant. That's right. Okay, different types of stems. as you can see on the picture, we have one, two, three, four, five example of different types of stems. Now, we're going to learn about the function of it. Number one, so, okay, different types of stems axis of a plant. Number one, stolon, running stems which trail above the ground. As you can see, the first one, the green one, that is stolon, that is running stems which trail above the ground. Yes, very good. And number two, the tuber, okay, subterranean swelling of plant axis. Okay, that the second one, the tuber, like a potato. Okay, and then the third one is the volubulate twining, a stem that will wind around objects for support. Okay, did you follow? And then this one, the section of a bulb, division of a bulb that allows study of the interior. So that is the different types of stems. Stem. Okay, as you can see, the middle line or the middle part of the plant is the stem. So you can see the both upper and lower mark of the stem, that is nodes, and in the middle one is the internode. So the nodes is where the leaf holding or where the leaf grow. Another example of the stem, and this one too. So what is the function of the stem? Is a part of a plant that hold the entire upper parts of the plant. So that is the function of the stem. Now, okay, the nodes. Okay, as you can see on the picture, leaves begin to grow. So where the leaves grow? In the node part of the stem. Very good. And another example, the important function of the stem. So number one, carries substances between roots and leaves, supports plant so leaves are exposed to the sun. Okay, so number one is to support, and number two is a conduction, and number three is a growth. Okay, the stems. So the stem supports, and then the stem is conduction, and then the stems is growth. Okay, where the leaves grow, where the flowers grow, and where the fruits grow. That's it. Now we move to the leaves. What is leaves? Function of leaves. Okay, that is the leaves. Leaves are responsible for making food, and leaves capture sunlight, which the plant then uses to make food through photosynthesis. Just like this picture. Yes, so the leaves capture sunlight and carbon dioxide, and then release oxygen. Okay, types of leaves. We have two types of leaves, simple and compound. So number one, the simple, is one single continuous leaf not divided into leaflets. Okay, and then the number two is a compound. Leaf blade is divided into two or more leaflets. So, as you can see on the picture, the down part of the picture is the sample of the leaves. Now we have simple leaf and compound leaf. The simple leaf is a continuous leaf, like one leaf not divided. And then the compound leaf is divided into two or more leaflets. The first picture is a simple leaf. The second picture is a compound leaf, like white clover. And then the first one is a cottonwood. So number three is a black walnut. It's a compound leaf. And then number four is a double compound leaf, a honey locust. Yes, so focus to this one. Simple and compound. Simple leaf is not divided. It's a single leaf. And then the compound leaf is divided into two or more leaflets. Very good. Did you follow? Yes. Now, simple leaves have undivided blades. Compound leaves are divided into leaflets attached to one petiole. So simple leaf, another example, this one. Okay, the blade, then petiole, auxiliary bud, and then the compound leaves, leaflets, like more leaves that connected to the petiole. And then the other one, the third one, is more leaf also that connected to the top or to the end of the petiole. Yes, very good. Example of different leaves. Okay, this one is a mango leaf. It's a compound leaf. And this one is a banana leaf. Yes. And this one is a coconut leaf. The same. Okay. Banana leaf is a simple leaf or a single one. And then the coconut leaf is a compound, and then the mango is a compound leaf. And another example of the leaf, potato leaf, tomato leaf, zucchini leaf, carrots, cucumber, olive, beet, and radish. So here are the different kinds of leaves of a different plants or trees. Okay, I hope you learn a lot of this topic. Another example, yes, old leaflets. The first one is a compound, the second one is a compound, and the third one is a compound leaf because it's divided into two or more leaflets. Okay. Leaf functions, three main function. Move oxygen. Okay, did you follow? This is a review. And carbon dioxide in and out of plant. Number two, evaporation of water to move more water up from roots. Number three, capture sunlight for photosynthesis. Okay, now activity. Activity, yes. Put your name on the top and then the level, the section, and the number. Now direction. The direction is match each word with the right pictures. All you need to do is put a line on it and then connect to the words and the picture. For example, number one, what kind of plants is that? So you put or draw a line to connect the words. Did you understand? All right. And thank you. I hope you learn a lot of our topic for today. And see you next meeting. Bye bye.